Ricky.
Come on, we're back.
Back.
Yeah.
We're going to get to know you much more. We're going to get to see what's been going on, what's going on, what's happening, where you've been, where you at, all of that. But I must say, once again, thanks for that set. It was amazing.
Come on, thank you for having me.
Rocking up with the band like that, just be like, yep, plug in and play some good vibes. Love it.
Thank you.
One eye open.
Thank you.
Original. That's not out yet, is it? That's not out yet, is it?
One Eye Closed is out, but it's that version is not out.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take off that old version and then put the live version that you heard today is gonna be the new one that's gonna come out this year.
Okay. Right. See, I don't think I listened to that one. I must have missed that somewhere.
Okay.
Or maybe it just didn't catch me like the acoustic set did.
Yeah.
Because sometimes that happens, right? Okay. So, as I said, thanks for being here, Ricky, on New Style. You've told us a bit about your name, where that come from. As you said, your dad used to say, you're vintage. Love that. Tell us a bit about your background then. Where did you grow up?
I grew up in West London.
Okay.
I was born in North West London in South Kilburn.
Okay.
My mum's from Seychelles. And
Right.
my dad's from Jamaica, St. Elizabeth's in Jamaica.
Nice.
And I was born at St. Mary's Hospital in North West London.
Okay. So did you grow up and went to school in London then?
Yeah, I did. So
Wow.
I went to school in Harrow. I don't
Okay.
know if everyone knows where Harrow is, but yeah, I went to school in Harrow. And yeah, I went high school in Harrow as well. And went college there as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'll get to the next part after. But yeah.
Okay. So you grew up. Have you got brothers and sisters? Have
Yeah,
you?
I do. Yes, I got 2 brothers and 1 sister. I'm the eldest.
You're the eldest. The
Yeah.
pressure.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
real, isn't it?
It is. It really is.
Wow.
It really is.
Wow. So you've got two
2 brothers.
Two
and
brothers.
1 sister.
one sister. Okay. Let me just make sure that we are hearing you nice and clear. Okay. Just pull that up for me just to make sure we're catching every word of what you're saying, Ricky.
Yeah.
Okay, so you grew up in London, mad. So how did you make your way to Birmingham then? Tell us the journey.
In 2017, my dad passed away, and that was like my moment of having my little breakdown. And then my cousin died in 2018 from knife crime.
Wow.
And in London, I was doing completely the other things. I was doing road in London.
Wow.
So from there, I kind of went to a YMCA, and then the council moved me to Birmingham in 2017. They said, you know what, do you like a fresh start? We've got a place for you in Birmingham. And yeah, I had my black bags and came on the train, and I moved into a hostel in 2017.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So you've had a journey.
Real journey, yeah, a real journey.
So is your mum still living in London?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. So you found your way to Birmingham. It's now your second home.
Yes.
Tell us a bit about when you got to Birmingham then. What?
Wow.
When did you start? When did you start with your music? Was that in London? Was it in? Okay.
Music was more of like a high school thing. You know, like when we was in high school, we used to rap with the older kids in the up the year above.
Yeah.
In the corridors rapping. And grime was the thing back then.
Right.
You know, so I come up in that era. And then when I came to Birmingham, that's when I didn't have anything. You know.
Yeah.
I just started selling clothes. I had a clothing brand called Drillers Clothing.
Sick.
And I was going around selling my t-shirts and everything.
Yeah.
But it was slow. So then I said, okay, then what else am I gonna do? And music was my hobby from young, you know. And I said, you know what, I've got 5 songs. Let me put them all on a CD and network with everyone in Birmingham. So I went to the city centre. I started selling CDs every day, you know, and I've met I feel like I've met everyone in Birmingham, to tell you the truth.
You know what? I have actually seen footage of you in town with your CDs, yeah?
No
I don't know where I've seen it, but
Yeah.
I've seen it and I was like, here's a G.
Okay. Yeah.
Because the real hustle, it's a
Yeah.
real hustle, isn't it?
Of
Like
course.
literally going out and meeting people and be like, this is my music, check me out. Love that. You know what I mean? You got to have some like, you know, you got to be in the mix to be, because some people are conscious of like doing certain things like that. They don't want to put themselves out there like that. But you stepped from London to Birmingham and was like, here's my CDs. Love it. Love it. Yeah, and your music. Tell us a bit about. Obviously, I've been listening to all of your music, and I love it. I am that kind of person that it's got to be real for me. It's got to. It's got to be real.
Yeah.
I do love a love song, but I don't love a love song more than I love a real track.
Okay.
Real music is my heart, and when I mean real music, I mean just experiences of life. And all of your music has experiences in it, from the very first track that I listened to. Oh gosh, it's going to do my head in now. What was it called? I'll find it in a minute. The very first track that I listened to that you released, and there was another rapper on it. I was like, I absolutely love it. Hang on, I'm going to find out what that is, because if I don't find out now, it's going to do my head in. But I posted it on socials, a picture of it earlier, because I was like, this track. I was like, why have I not been listening to your music? Because you're my vibe.
Okay.
Completely.
Okay. Yeah.
Completely my vibe. So yeah, all of your music is conscious music. You know, you're talking about mental health. You're talking about, you know, being in situations where you're literally, let's just, thank you so much. Close that door. Bit of a noise going on out there. We'll keep the noise out. But yeah, conscious music. You're talking about mental health. You're talking about street crimes. You're talking about being in situations. You're literally talking about absolutely everything. And you know what? We love that, because it's literally you're like an open book where you're literally giving us pages out of your life, which is what music's about. You know what I mean? And for you to dig deep and actually relay certain things into a positive way, because all of your tracks, even though some of them they're not great, they're not great stories, they're all like, you know, this is how it is.
It's my experience.
Exactly.
You know, it's my experience, and music was my therapy. When I came to Birmingham, transforming from selling clothes to then getting into music, money was low. I didn't really have nowhere to stay at the time, so I had a lot of stresses. So through writing music, that was my way of escaping that problem. And then performing music, that was the next stage. And it was like, all right, then, you know what, I feel a lot better. So at the stage, at the time, I didn't really care about the quality or too much. I just wanted to tell my story, you know? And that's why the first and the second mixtape is called This Is Me Volume 1. Because behind Ricky Vintage, I'm a real person.
Yeah.
You know, and coming to Birmingham, I felt like I kind of lost the real me along the way. So I kind of put my story in music. So 2-3 years down the line now, I can go back and listen to the music and remember who I am and where I've come from. You know, so that was the plan.
I love that. Yeah, I was listening to something earlier, and you are a bit of a poet.
Yes.
You are.
Yes,
You're really good at that stuff, man. I was like, you've got one track, and I literally played it earlier, and it's acoustic. There is no instrumental whatsoever. It's just you, like, saying a poem. But it's a rapping poem.
Okay. I know.
Oh, which one is it? It's one of them.
Yeah.
It's in my list. Trust me, it's in my playlist. But we listened to that literally just a moment ago, and you're talking about Birmingham in there as well.
Okay.
And maybe it's like a interlude bit on one of the tracks, because it's not for that long. But what you're saying and your poetic words in it, amazing.
Okay.
Amazing, yeah.
God's Child?
No.
Okay.
God's Child's not stripped back though, is it?
No, it starts with a poem. It starts with a prayer.
Okay, no.
Yeah, unless it's I know.
Let me have a good look. So, I'm thinking. Why am I thinking between the? Let me just open this up and have a good look. Between the lines?
Okay, you went all the way back.
I did. I did.
This is 2012. Like,
I don't care, man.
You've done your homework.
I'd like to know.
Natty.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
When I say I'm listening. I'm listening.
Yeah, that's the one with Malcolm X.
I love that.
Yes.
I love that. And I did do my research, because you know what? When you go back and like literally, it's good to hear what's now, but I like to hear the journey, man. I want to go right back and be like, you was making music then. Oh, you're a G. You've been about for a minute. You've been doing your thing, and look how you've progressed. Yeah. So that's why I always go right back to the very beginning and have a look and be like, oh, so that was your vibe then, and this is your vibe now, and how you've grown, and like. So yeah, I have done my research. I have done my
Yeah.
research.
Is it?
Tell us a bit about your inspirations then.
Oh, life. Like,
Life.
I had other artists that I look up to.
Yeah.
Young Teflon is an artist from South London.
Okay.
I've grown up listening to like UK rap music, so that
Okay.
was like my thing. But 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying,
Love
that
it.
mixtape was like the beginning of my journey. So I want to be just like him.
Right.
And when I was at school at the time, everyone's like, "You look like 50 Cent. You look like 50 Cent."
I don't think you look like him, you know.
Nah, I've grown into my face now. You know what
Was you had extra bits going on, was
Yeah,
it?
there's a lot of extraness, you know.
Right, right.
So yeah, that was then. And 50 Cent, I think like his career, just looking at his journey is inspiring. And Central C's from West London as well.
Okay.
His journey also has inspired me when he came to the scene as well,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
he's breaking barriers.
Mhm.
You know, so yeah, that's who I kind of look up to.
I like that. I like that. I actually went to an event that you was at as well, but I didn't see you there, and that was recently, the Ultimate Seminar.
Okay, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
seen a
yeah, yeah,
photo
yeah,
of
yeah.
you, and I was thinking, I didn't
Yeah.
see him there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And that was really good.
Yeah.
Networking events in London. Love it. Okay, so I like the way your inspirations are. You know, when people sometimes say their inspirations are like Whitney Houston,
Okay.
I'm like, she's too far away to like. Do you know what I mean? Like real on a level people that are on the same kind of. I know 50 Cent's a bit of a distance, but way back in the day, he was probably a lot closer. Do you know what I mean? So I can relate to all of that. We
Okay.
like that. Okay, so you've came and blessed us with some live music today. What's going on with you then at the moment? Where you at, man? What you doing? You're doing bits.
There's a lot, yeah. It's a lot. I've just qualified. I've qualified as a level 4 songwriter. Do you know?
Amazing.
So that was a big one for me.
Amazing.
I actually finished my university.
Wow.
I went uni.
Yes.
And I threw the hat in the air.
Yes,
And
yes.
you get me? So I done it. Like,
We love that.
Better late than never. But I
Yeah,
done it.
man.
you know?
Achievements.
Yeah.
Achievements.
And that kind of opened up doors to other things. Like
I
I'm
love
working
that.
with a couple of record labels, EMI, as a
Wow.
songwriter and writing for some of their artists.
Yeah, yeah,
And then I'm
yeah.
working on my third mixtape,
Wow.
the HMV, and the band. Like, I
Yeah.
want to get a really good performance set up.
I'm so happy for you. That sounds amazing.
Thank you.
You've done a graft. You've been putting in the work, man. You deserve it.
Thank you.
You do. You do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see it. I just keep going.
Yeah, that's
You know
good.
what I mean? I don't know how to take compliments and certain
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
so I
Take the.
just-
I'm a bit like that.
Oh, is
Compliments
it?
are a bit.
Yeah.
But you know what? You deserve it. You've done well, man. From the hustling on the streets to selling your CDs, yeah, to now being a songwriter for a big label.
EMI.
You got your band going on. You're dropping music. It's working out great. It's getting there.
Amen. Yeah.
It's getting there.
Yeah.
So we like that.
Oh, thank you.
Amazing. And you got your graduation. You graduated. Absolutely amazing. Big achievements, man.
Thank you.
Big achievements.
Yeah.
We are going to go to a quick ad, and then we're going to play some more of your music.
Okay.
Is there any tracks that you want us to? I've played quite a bit. I'm not going to lie.
Okay, yeah,
I've
yeah,
probably
yeah.
played some of the ones that you want to play.
Yeah.
But is there any tracks that you want us to play while we've got the floor? Have a think about it.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to a quick ad, and then we're going to get back into it. Stay locked in.
You're listening to Birmingham's Big Community FM, New Style Radio. It's the bomb.
Another one from Ricky Vintage, absolutely amazing. That one was God, and then we had Heartbeat before that. So I know everyone's listening on the link, and I know you guys are streaming and watching on YouTube. But if you haven't already, go onto your socials. I know everybody is on Instagram, and if you're not, I don't know who you are. Anywho, go onto your Instagram and make sure you are typing in. Ricky, what's your Insta?
Ricky Vintage 0121 at Ricky Vintage 0121.
Did you get that, guys? That's at Ricky Vintage 0121. Go on there, check out his vibe, check out his music. He's done a live stream for us today with his band, which was absolutely amazing. And he's got some big stuff going on, man. He's got some conscious music if you're into that. And if you're not into it, just check it out anyway, because it's a whole vibe. There is something for everybody on there. Absolute pleasure. We're locked in live, and it's New Style Radio Live. And you are listening to Natty Ola. So, Back to you, Ricky.
Yes, Miss Ola.
Back to you.
Yes.
We've had a bit about your past. We've had some of your inspirations. Tell us a little bit about your highlights on your journey so far. Anything, it could be from the littlest thing that inspired you or something that was like, anything. Could be anything.
I will go back. I performed at the Commonwealth Games in Birmingham.
Wow.
And I think it's 2022.
Amazing.
It was in the city centre.
Was that in Centenary Square?
Yes.
I performed there as well.
Is it with the red and the yellow?
It was a big stage in the middle of Centenary Square, man.
Yeah, so that was a real big highlight.
Did you? I missed your performance. There was loads of artists from Birmingham. That was a really good event.
Really good.
I think they might be doing another one this year, I think something. Yeah, I think there was something going out about something similar. So if I do find the information, I will fly it your way.
Definitely. Thank you.
But amazing. So that's a big stage, isn't it?
That was my first big one. That was the first.
It was a big stage.
Like, wow.
Yeah.
And
you walked up the ramp to get in there like, here I am, Ricky Vintage.
Backstage through the barrier.
Trust me.
Yeah, it was a real
Have you got your pass? I am the artist.
It is. So that was a good experience.
Wow. Did you rock up on your own and do that? What was your sketch?
You know what it was? I came up there. I was in town selling CDs.
Yeah.
And then I met a lady called Alex Carr, which I've seen previously before that. And Alex was like, Rick, do you want an opportunity? I said, what do you mean? She goes, you can come and perform right now. And I said, what?
Right now?
I said, what, right now, right now? She goes, yeah.
I love that.
And I said, no way, Alex. And she was like, yeah, come. And then she brought me backstage.
No.
And she introduced me to some people.
Yeah,
and then they gave me 15 minutes to go on stage and perform. And I done some poetry. So, yeah.
That is so amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing,
For the Commonwealth Games.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
You know why it's so amazing? Because off the fly, you met somebody who you've got a connection with, who obviously values you and respects you to say, let's rock up and roll. You can get on stage. You're good to go, mate. You've got the material. You're up to a standard. Get him on stage.
Alex was amazing. You see, Alex Carr, if you're listening right now, Alex, I send all my blessings and thank yous and love towards your way. Wherever you are in the world right now, I would like to thank her because she always opened doors up for myself. And I'm sure a lot of other artists in Birmingham would know that this woman has really... she had a platform called Amplify Sounds.
Yeah, she did, yeah.
And she brought us all down to come down and perform.
Yep.
We met each other there. And that was like the start of Birmingham really coming together.
I hear that.
And she plays a big part in that. So
she was actually a presenter at New Star radio station, wasn't she? I think she's doing jazz.
Jazz FM.
Jazz FM now.
Yeah,
amazing. And she played a couple of my tracks, and I was like, yes, on the radio.
Yeah.
So yeah, big up, Alex. Amazing. We love that. So along your way, you've had some experiences. Then that one is a gem. I'm not gonna lie, because like last minute, and it's just like opportunities.
Yeah,
we love that.
People like that ain't really around no more.
They are.
Yes,
they are.
You bumped into a few.
Yes.
Okay.
They are.
I think you're one of them.
No, they're coming your way.
Yeah?
They're coming your way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're still coming.
Okay.
You know what I
mean? Yeah.
Because when you give out good vibrations and good energy, things just turn your way anyway.
Very true.
They just fall onto your path. You might be on a different path, but they kind of fall on there, and you're like, I didn't know it was going to take me here. So,
very true. Yep, very, very true.
Okay, so we like that. So you're at a point now. You graduated. You well done for graduating.
Thank
and
you.
A professional songwriter. Hats off to that.
Thank you.
You're working with some big people. You've got a band going on. You've got a gig coming up on the 1st of April.
Yes.
And that is at the
Actress and Bishop.
Yeah. What's the event called? Do you know? Or
ACM Sounds.
ACM Sounds.
So there's a university called ACM.
Okay.
In Birmingham by Snow Hill Station.
Okay. Yeah.
And they're putting on an event.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be down there to kind of put my full set in and bring the band as well.
Yeah.
And put some good energy and vibrations into the crowd and in the world.
Love that.
Yeah.
So what's the plan for you going forward then, Ricky? Tell us a bit about what's not the long term, just the 2025.
Yeah.
2025. What's the plan? We're in February now. You got a whole 10 months to go.
Very true.
To achieve everything.
Yeah.
So have you got any plans in mind to releasing any new music for us?
Yes.
What's the plan?
I got a whole new mixtape.
Have you?
Yeah, I got a whole new mixtape. There's 13 tracks on there.
Wow.
2 of them has been released already.
Wow.
So you're gonna feel in this mixtape, it's more of like a reggae kind of soul vibe.
Nice.
You know, and it's an introduction to a new me. You know, because living in Birmingham for the last 8 years, I'm in a new environment. I've built up a new character. I've met new people. I've got new friends.
You've evolved.
Yeah.
You've evolved.
So from the first mixtape, This Is Me Volume 1, to this one, you can see the growth.
Yeah.
And this is the one. Like, I like this vibe. You know what
Do
I mean?
you?
Yeah. I really
is it
do.
more closer to your heart? Is it this kind of
it's me.
sound?
Yeah. I feel like I'm finding my sound a bit.
Yeah, I like
you
that.
Know? Yeah.
Because it does take a minute to get to that point.
Wow. Wow. You know.
It's like, oh,
yeah.
oh.
Yeah. You know, then you get the wrong pitch and then your voice is too low and the wrong flow.
You're right, you know.
It's part of the evolution.
It really is. I'm really looking forward to that. I'm excited. Was it something similar to what we heard earlier? Because that was a nice vibe.
This is the vibe. Yeah,
Energy.
yeah. So
smooth, kind of smooth with it as well.
Very. But I want to bring the live sound out more. Do you know?
Wow.
So that is going to be dropping in the next 2 months.
Wow. Is that going to be on all platforms?
Yeah. I'm going to put that on all platforms because my first mixtape's not on the internet online. That's just CD. So everyone that's got a CD, you've got a gem. And like I promised you, one day you're going to see me at Wireless and you're going to use that CD to come in Wireless and see me perform.
That's a good little...
I promised the whole...
That's a good one. If you've got one of them CDs,
yes,
when you hit that stage,
yes,
if you have a CD, you're getting in for free, mate.
Free. I'm paying your ticket. Yeah, because you was a day one supporter.
Day one supporter.
Yeah.
We love that.
So that was the plan.
Yes.
So it is the plan. You know, not even was it. Is the plan. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So that's happening. We got some visuals coming up with the band as
Ooh.
well in the next 3 months.
We like that.
Yeah.
We like a bit of visuals.
Yeah.
It goes a long way. It kind of tells a bit about the story, you know, behind the scenes bits.
Yes.
Yeah.
The whole lot.
Bit of banter.
Whole thing.
Maybe some arguing.
No.
Good vibes only.
Yeah, good vibes only. Good yeah. Straight good vibes.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. So that's going to be coming out over the next couple of months. Exciting times for you.
Very, yeah.
And then as soon as that hits, obviously, you kind of get a wave of people wanting to perform places where as soon as you release new music, people are like, oh, like, what you doing? So are you going to do any kind of like, are you going to do a showcase or anything? Or are you going to do, what are you going to do?
Know what?
Because we liked what you did earlier. That sounded good. That sounded good. Like...
With that side of things, I can't really say too much right now.
Okay.
But there is something coming up in the pipeline for that. Yeah, and it is a big one. Like, it is.
We like that.
But first, I need to get the first couple stages out.
Yeah.
To kind of, so everyone knows me. And when the buzz is really kicking in,
yeah,
I'll let you know. And you're
Please.
the number one on that guest list.
Please.
Yes.
Please.
Number
Don't leave me
one
hanging
on
at the
that
door.
guest list. Yeah, no way.
I know him.
Ola, bring her. Ola, no, VIP. Isn't it? Yeah.
Right, Ricky.
Yeah. Ola.
Oh, we absolutely love that. Ricky, absolute pleasure to have you here.
Come on,
yeah,
man.
vibes, good energy, good vibes.
Yes.
I'm wishing you a long journey
Bless
because that road, all them little steps, the journey so far, the music so far, I'm looking forward to everything.
Thank you.
But you did tell us 2 truths, 1 lie earlier.
Oh, yes, I did.
You did. And we're going to get back to Simon.
Yes.
So, you told us that you live in a 5-bedroom house. Big house. Is it a Victorian one with big windows? We like them. Anywho, you've got 3 cats. One's called Simon. Hang on, what was the other one called?
Ryu.
Ryu,
my favourite.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then you can swim on your back. Now, I don't think you're a very good liar, if I'm completely honest.
I know.
Because when I asked you another question about what's the cat's name, you was like, oh, no. And then I said, oh, so you can swim? I think I can swim on my back. What? I was like, what? So I'm going to go with, I think you do live in a 5-bedroom house.
Okay. How you know?
I don't.
Okay, let me feel the rest of it. Go on.
I think you do live in a 5-bedroom house. I think you do have cats.
Okay.
And I think you can't swim on your back.
You think so?
I don't think you can swim.
It is very hard. It is hard, you know. So, yeah.
So, I'm going to go with, I think you do live in a 5-bedroom house. I think you do live in a 5-bedroom house. I think you can't swim on your back. I don't think you can swim. I don't think you can swim. I think you can swim on your back. So,
It is hard. It is hard. You know.
So, Go on then.
Okay. I don't live in a 5-bedroom house.
You don't?
Nah. Soon will. I've seen the house I want. You know what I mean? I've got the picture of it on my wall at home. I'm manifesting it mentally.
Yeah.
I don't have any cats.
So hang on, it's supposed to be only one lie. There was 2 lies.
Remember, I'm not a very good liar. So it's
okay, so we've got 2 lies and 1 truth.
1 truth, yes.
You can swim on your back.
I can swim on my
back.
back.
The only one that I thought was the lie is the truth.
Yeah, I can swim on my back.
We are backwards here, aren't we? We're literally... So, you don't live in a 5-bedroom house, but will do soon.
Yeah, man.
You don't have 3 cats and 1 called Simon. I believed in Simon.
And
I even pictured it. I thought the cat was like ginger with a white bit at the front. No, Ryu, no Simon. And what was the other one?
Right.
Patricia or something?
Simon.
Simon Ryu.
If you're watching this right now, hit the comments, and if you were able to go back and see it, let us know. But there's a 3rd name. I'll leave it for
Sandra or Patricia or something like that. Edna, Felicia. No.
We'll let the viewers decide if they can remember.
Okay,
put it in the comments.
Put it in the comments.
Yeah.
With a little cat emoji. So you can swim on your back.
Yeah.
The way you were saying it, I didn't think you could swim at all.
You know what? For years I couldn't.
Okay.
For years I couldn't.
Okay.
So when I actually did learn to swim, I was like, oh my gosh.
At what age did you learn to swim? Last week. Wasn't last week.
No.
Sorry.
22.
22?
I was 22,
okay.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? You made it in the end.
Yeah, I know.
You made it in the end.
I know.
You know?
Yes.
Better late than never.
Yes. Very true.
Yeah.
Very true, yeah.
So have you been swimming in the sea?
Nah.
That tide will take you.
You know what happened to me?
Go on.
I went to Spain. Yeah, Gran Canaria.
Yeah.
And I went with a few friends.
Yeah.
And we were on a boat. And all of them was jumping in the sea.
This
from
is a
the
scary
boat.
story, isn't it?
Kind of. But there was a shark in the water. So when I've jumped into the water,
right,
I've heard everyone say, shark! And this time, bear in mind, I can't really swim. So I don't know why I'm even jumping in the water.
Did you have a life jacket?
No.
Oh.
No.
Ricky!
It was a disaster. And since then, that was it.
So you jumped in the water with everybody else and there was a shark in there.
Yeah. And everyone's swimming to the boat to get out. And I'm in there like... Yeah.
Was you the last one to get out?
Yeah.
Oh. How close was the shark?
Wait, you know when you're panicking? It was. I just started going underwater and I was just like, oh God. You can't even turn around to look behind you. When you're underwater, it's a different thing. But the guy saved me. He jumped in and saved
Somebody
me.
saved you?
Yeah.
Oh.
You know when you see on the internet the guys that's getting saved and their face is shocked? I was one of those guys. Yes, guys, I'll admit it. Yeah. And yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't laugh.
Yeah.
But that is a good story.
It happened.
Wow.
It really happened. Yeah.
Wow.
And that's why it took so long for the swimming thing. So yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Looking into your eyes while you're telling me the story, it's serious.
Yeah. The guy came and had me on his chest and swimming backwards with me on his chest.
Wow.
And I'm.
Wow.
Yeah.
So was it the shark that made you not be able to swim properly because you panicked?
In that sense, I would think so.
Yeah.
But I built the confidence to jump in the water.
Yeah. So you was fine.
I was already in that.
But then at that situation, oh my God, now there's something
going on, you
wow.
know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And I stopped from there.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah.
I don't. Do not blame you.
Yeah.
You don't know what's in the ocean.
There you go.
It's lucky you seen it.
Yeah, very. I heard it. I didn't even see it.
You heard it. What do you mean?
They said shark.
Oh, everyone.
Shark. I'm.
Can you not flick your hair like that?
Where? I'm panicking at this point. I didn't even get to see the shark. I just knew that something was wrong. Everyone's swimming one way and I can't swim.
Oh gosh.
So yeah.
You're making me hot, man.
Yeah.
Well. God bless that you're safe.
Amen.
Because, it's a serious thing, to be fair. That's one thing. I've not jumped into an ocean like that. I've been to Jamaica.
Okay.
And I've been on a, what are they called
Banana
when you're
boat.
kayaking? Where you stand up.
Yeah.
Kayaking, I'm like, going round the border all the way along on my own. Loads of tuna fish, started jumping. And I'm like, oh my God. At that point, I'm like, what's in the water? What's in there? So, you know, yeah.
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 So would you say you're not much of a swimmer either?
I like swimming.
Oh, you do?
I do, yeah. And I would jump in the ocean again.
Yeah.
But I am scared.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you swim on your back?
I can swim on my back. I can swim underwater. I can
done.
dive.
Yeah.
I can belly flop.
Ah, nice.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do you want to give us any shout outs while you've got the floor?
Yeah. You know what? I'd like to shout out my daughter first, you know?
Oh, blessings.
Like, I love you, princess, you know? And I would love to shout out my mum, my brother, my sister as well. I love you as well. And I'd like to shout out everyone that's in Birmingham right now that's pushing through this hard time. Yeah, everyone that's at home right now, wherever you are, that's going through the struggle. Like, I'd like to shout you out, because tomorrow you're gonna wake up and smile, and you're gonna make somebody else smile, and eventually the next person's gonna smile, and the world will be a better place. So shout out you, man, all the listeners.
Yes.
Yeah.
We love that. We absolutely love that. Ricky, Vintage.
Come on.
Ricky.
Come on.
Absolute pleasure for coming.
Thank
you so much for blessing us with your live sound, music that's not been released yet. We love that. Bringing the band, bringing your energy, bringing everything to New Star Radio Live. Please come back again.
Anytime.
Please.
Anytime.
And I'll be checking out your show on the 1st of April. Best believe. I will be there. Be like, yes.
Can I pull you on the stage as well? Bring you on the stage?
If you really want to, but no, please don't. So, yeah, thank you so much for coming.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you're a part of New Star Radio Station now. And you've sent me a little jingle, which I will be playing.
Yes.
And I will be playing your music every single week.
Aww,
so, yes.
thank you,
yes. Only the best. Only the best.
Thank you.
Shout out to you. Start again. Shout out to all of you silent listeners and everybody who's been locked in to New Star Radio Live. We've had an absolutely amazing time with Ricky Vintage with his band. Can't wait to actually see the footage. If you haven't already, go onto YouTube. It's streaming on there and will be on there on New Star Radio Live for you to check out. But also, if you haven't already, go onto your socials. Check out Ricky Vintage 0121 and make sure you're following now_ with Natty Ola. We're going to finish with one of your tracks.
Okay.
We've got to.
Come on.
Yes. So, do you want to choose one or shall I choose one?
I think you should choose one.
Oh.
I think you should choose one.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna actually play the acoustic poetry that you did earlier, because I really like that.
Okay.
So we're going to play that. I might sneak in another track after that straight away, but we're doing that one because I just like it. As I said, thank you so much for being here, Ricky.
Come on, man. Thank you, Natty.